Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to some more, Cricket 19 career mode. We got a 2020 match going on today. Don't know why he's having a look at the stumps here. Oh no, it's a 3-day game. I swear it was a 2020 game. But anyway, I managed to change the pitch this time around because for whatever reason, you can't, the pitch just doesn't want to change. So I made it a standard medium surface because I thought that seemed about right. We'll see if it's a little easier to bat on. We'll see if it's a little bit different. But it's just strange, right, that in career mode, the pitch just doesn't change randomly. Surely it would. You can't, especially for a lot of people, like even me, you know, I didn't know until I read your comments saying, you must change the pitch. And obviously because I recorded a dozen of episodes, a ton of episodes in a row, we didn't change it till like this episode. So we're going to be bowling first in this first innings. It is a 3-day game, as I said. Hopefully we take some wickets. Got the big bucket cap on, and then maybe get a chance with the bat. Maybe I don't want to bowl. But I'm going to end up bowling anyway. Let's see how we go. Let's see if we get a little bit more bounce on this surface. Oh, that's not bad, actually. And we are in the tail, so it should be a little bit easier to take some wickets, you would think. Right-hander, WarioWare. I don't know what his actual name is. Oh, get the outside edge, too. Off the first time to him. So if I can just get it in that zone outside off stump, hopefully we get an edge again. His weakest skill is the drive. So pitch it up, outside off. You would expect to see some kind of edges. Although that one's not a bad drive. Oh, run out opportunity. Oh. So bowled a couple of overs so far. Yet to take a wicket, yet to really stamp any kind of authority on this game. But we obviously, bowling's not our strength. It's sort of just our part-time ability is to be able to bowl some seamers. We don't need to be able to be absolutely steaming through with ripping pace and whatnot. Alright, so at the end of that first innings, we saw that the opposition made 235. And here I come to the crease, averaging, what was that, 37? 57. Strike rate just under 100. 4 50s and 100 in there with a high score of 144 not out. So we are batting reasonably well. We can see we've got a little bit of confidence here to start this game. Our form line is starting to project upwards, so we have seen a little bit more of that. And hopefully on this pitch, it's a little bit more of a flatter surface than the last couple. A little bit harder, a little bit more bounce. We should really be able to see us get a really nice start and some good scores, you'd like to think. Oh, oh no. Well, that went the complete opposite direction in the way I thought it was going to go. It's a really poor shot choice, I think, in the end. And I have been dismissed for just 2. Bugger me. Alright, so I'm back in the attack. Fitzroy lead it by 111. With 3 wickets in hand after 21 overs. So this obviously is deteriorating a little bit quicker than what people would have thought, and you can really see that it is going to be very hard for us to chase down this target in the last innings here. So whatever they get here, if we can actually knock them over for like 120 odd, you'd say we'd be reasonably confident in chasing that down. Alright, so we finally managed to get that last wicket. It wasn't me. Got back for 99. There's 54 overs remaining in the day's play. I don't know if that's day 3. Is it day 3? It is day 2. So there's still plenty of time without today averaging 51. And obviously just 2 in the first innings. Not a massive score. It's 141 needed to win. And we've lost a wicket in the opening over. A lot of bounce there too. A lot of bounce. And there's partnership with 10 already. Randolph 7 from 11. That's a much nicer shot. Yeah, that was ideal. And it barely goes 3/4 of the way to the rope. With a stock standard aggressive shot. Or attacking, I think. I think aggressive is circle. Attacking might be the definition of an X shot. Yep. This one's just precision, so I expect it to go a bit lower. Yep. It's in the air, that's out. Disappointing shots. I do try to play it along the ground, but it eventually goes in the air at the 7. So 2 and 7 in consecutive innings. It's not very good, is it? And our team is actually going to chase it down, are they? No, we lost by 4 runs. Wow, what a collapse. Look at that. We were 6 for 169. Oh no, what was it? What's the last innings? This one here. Gee, we were 6 for 118. Only needed the extra 20 runs. And we lost 4 wickets for those 20 runs. A couple of golden ducks in there as well. Was there a hat-trick at the end? I think there might have been. A hat-trick to win the game from Beck. That is elite bowling. Well done. Yeah, I reckon it is. 100% that's a hat-trick. My form line is still up and about, apparently, which we're pretty happy by. We're now the 28th of December, which is a 50-over game here. And we're hoping to, once again, impress in 50-over cricket. Let's get into some 50-over cricket now. Obviously, James Potter to open the bowling. Going to be doing some elite work with the ball there, I reckon. So I've changed a few of the settings of the physics. I've upped the shot force a little bit because I still feel like it's a little bit low. And I've just I've increased a little bit of the speed stuff, just so it sort of feels a little bit different now. It's a hard pitch. We want to bat first. We are batting first. We're going to see if we can make a lot of runs on this deck. After a poor showing in the last 3-day game, we really want to step things up here. That's just not a great start, is it? We do, I guess, want to prove a little bit more of what we're capable of here. It's just a single. This whole transparent batsman thing, it just goes away when you pause the game. It's so frustrating. Because if you rely on it because you can't see the ball when you're standing behind the batter, it's so silly. Even bloody Cricket 07 made sure that it worked. Oh, that's in the air. Off the full toss. And the fielder is nowhere near it. So it's 4, and that's the 50 partnership between these two. There's still 43 overs left. Obviously, a lot of time left in this innings. See, there's a lot of bounce on this pitch, so it's very, very hard. Lots of bounce. I am going to have to play a lot more off the back foot. So even those length balls are really jumping up on us. Oh, now the spinner is on. So this is probably disaster incoming. No run. I don't want to hit anything outside off. If he bowls it out there, I'm not hitting it. Oh, that's a good shot into the gap. Just going to be a couple, though. And again, it's sort of really just bouncing off the pitch. Lots of bounce. I like it. I like the variation that I guess I can manually create with the pitch settings. It is still, obviously, though, very annoying that it doesn't do it automatically. It's something that you do have to put in. So hopefully that's something that's changed soon. We've had more patches since I think the last couple of episodes of career mode. It's now like 1.05, so it's 5 patches. There's just 1 emote. And this is a great run rate. We're going at 7 and over here. Oh, now we've lost the wicket. Of course, that's what happens. I jinx us. Just as we look like we are starting to really work things out. It's just a 1. But we're still going at around about 7 and over. 6.92 is a very good run rate if you're opening 12 overs. We have just lost the 1 wicket in that time. It's the left arm offie. Yeah, and we are just getting these little ones. They're all handy. Still yet to hit a boundary. I do really want to become an attacking player. 24 from 27. You doesn't really feel like that, does it? Feels like obviously you're at the crease for a long time. Oh, you really saw that ball jump up again. We saw Tucker make a solid score earlier on, and now Randolph and me will have to pick up that slack. Fielder's charging in from the deep, but he isn't going to do enough to stop 2. Oh my goodness, there is so much that could have happened here. My heart just sank for a moment. Oh god, look at that. What is going on in that scoreboard? Have a look here. Goes to reverse sweep. Just, there might be two there. It's into the gap. Enough. And they're going to get it again. So, still yet to hit a boundary for our 30-something runs. 38. 38 from 38. Yet to hit a boundary. Oh, that's dangerous. If the release of the throw was quicker, that would have been out. Oh, that's whipped away. That's 4. First really good shot of the day from me. Bang! And another good ball to win the over. So 1 for 122 after 20. Still going at over 6 and over. Gee, if I'm out here... No, I'm well and truly back. Yep. And we will pick up a quick single here. So that is my 50 with Andy Owen. From the 51 balls, a couple of boundaries in that process. Very nice. Waiting. Yep. Oh, that's down the ground. Played really well. Really straight. Very fine. And it's a couple more. And this time on the offside. So they'll pick up a couple more here down to the long off fielder. 23 overs gone. 1 for 139. And here is that 50. So lots of singles. Lots of twos. Lots of spread around the whole field there. And just the 2 boundaries so far in the innings. And we might just have a look at where our runs are actually coming from. Flip the onside and offside over. So it is majority of the runs being scored on the onside, because this is actually the onside, this part of the screen. For whatever reason, it's showing it as the offside. But it is, what's that, 25 runs plus another 20. 43 of our runs have come on the leg side and just the 11 on the offside. I suppose that's also a testament to where they're bowling. It has been bowled very straight. I haven't been too risky through the offside either. You need to see it, even a ball like that. No run in the end. Just does sort of work its way up on ya. And it's much more comfortable hitting across the ball than using its pace and going the other way. Yes. No again. So you've got the left armour going around the wicket, angling the ball well outside the off stump, but swinging it in. You can see, especially with that short ball, it starts well outside me and really angles across. And I think the way we're going about this innings is the right way to do it. We're getting boundaries when we can. I mean, there's only been 2 boundaries, so we can't do it very often, can we now? But we're getting them as often as we see fit. Jeez, I'm struggling a little bit now, because I'm like, where? But we're going about it fine. We don't need to overhit the ball yet. There's still plenty of time for that, as we're only 26 overs into the innings itself. That hurt. I'm only on 65 from 74. Randolph batting at a similar sort of rate. The team score's really good. That is, I'm nowhere near that ball. That flew through, but I also just misjudged it completely. It's going to be how much better can we do these things? It's a short one, and I've put it away spectacularly for 6. Only went 70 metres, but let's have a look at this on the replay. Oh, come on, are we in the replay? Smash! Just kept going up, and it hits the fence on the full. I wonder if there was a man on the fence, if they would have been able to take that catch. Let's have a look at this shot. Stepped across, sort of got it at the front of the bat. And it just flew. It had some real height about it. Dipped a bit late. Oh, could you have taken that if you're standing here? Possibly. But it's 6. It hits the picket fence on the full. And that is the shot of the day. He decides to go the short ball again. And it is a similar result. Doesn't quite go for 6 on this occasion. I actually thought I'd hit it even better than I hit the first one. Yes, there is. So he went with a much fuller delivery on this occasion. that'll be just the one, I reckon. So handy over so far with a ball to come. Already the 11 runs from it. They're the sorts of overs that you can hope to expect at some stage in the latter part of this innings. The medium pacer on here. And he's just going to need to put him away for ones and twos at this stage. There's 2 to start this one. Dab along the ground too. And again, hit really well. So they push back for another 2. Get back quite comfortably again. And this one, I think, is a no ball. It is. The umpire has given it a no ball, which does mean it's a free hit. Oh, I've hit it up in the air. Can we get 2 before it gets to the field? And no, just the 1. Oh, that's out, is it? It is. So, I just tried to play too much on that one. And I've hit it straight to the man, sort of at the fly flip area. The sort of shortish third man. And I'm out in the 80s. It's a real disappointment, actually. 81. I was playing such a good innings. You can see the other team already, none for 180. So it must be a great batting deck. Short ball. Oh, it's going to be 5 wides, you think. Or just a 4. He did not hit it. He did not hit it. I was going to say, the announcement, the batsman brings up his century. Mate, it's not. It was a buys. He's still on 97. I was going to say, if he hit that, I would have been spewing earlier on. And that one's going to be another quick single to end. So they've done a really nice job here. Layla keeps the strike. 16 from the last 4 needed. And there's the 150. There's the helmet off. There you go. Everyone wanted to see the helmet off. There it is. And that is it. South Melbourne win by 8 wickets. What's this trophy for? You lose. Oh, because I changed the sliders. So South Melbourne with the win. It's a major disappointment, but Layla was the player who was absolutely outstanding. Carried his bat the entirety of the match, or of that second innings anyway, and he just hit boundaries for days. You know, and that's really what managed to get it done. Obviously, Nathan Layla, the player of the match. 157 from 132, and 2 for 49 to go along with it, if you don't mind. We had a couple of bowlers bowl okay, but, geez, how many bowlers did they use? They used so many bowlers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They used 9 bowlers. And what did we use? We used 7 bowlers. So I bowled 8 overs, none for 29, an economy of 3.63. Everyone else wasn't very good. Whalen did take a wicket, but went for 11 and over. Potter was okay, but went for 9 and over. Jeez. So your big bowlers, and even Blundell, who's normally a key wicket taker, only was given the 4 overs. So a little bit strange captaincy there. But we do end up losing that match. But hopefully, it was obviously a good score from us. Those individual scores continue to push our selection status higher. Here's our mate Jeff, John, JP, Stephen. I don't know what his name is, but he's here. Man with the suit. Maybe it's Andrew. Wonder what's going on. He says, I've started hearing the teams in the JLT Sheffield Shield are becoming interested in you. Keep getting better and better, and you're going to be hard to ignore. So that's handy. Maybe that's sort of the headlines we're seeing is through this man, whatever. So let's ignore these. Mark them all as red. We'll have a look at our player. We'll go to our stats because that's where your selection status is. We go to our selection status. You can see we're a long way off. So the Shield and the One Day Cup, they're a long way off. But it does mean we are getting noticed. I think a couple of episodes ago, we did start to see that as well. So if we just obviously keep improving for that sort of stuff, and you can see our form is working its way up as well, which is also very handy indeed. I'm very keen to see that. And we are, it says we're 3-0, but we just lost that last game. So we're 2-2. Thank you, statistics standings, for showing the wrong thing. Although, unless they're talking about whatever this is, which is the 4th of January, which is a Club T20 game, which we will do in the next episode of Andy Owen Career Mode. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are starting to get better and better. The rise and rise of Andy Owen is continuing. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. I really love it when you leave a like. I like it when you leave a like. I love it when you leave... Yeah, anyway. That is all. I will see you guys later. Thank you and goodbye. Oh, catch it! Yes, it is! The big full toss off the first delivery was an attempted Yorker, but it actually pulled out the wicket. Jeez, I'm just trying to get into my rhythm and I get a gift to begin. Have a look at that. Bang. Marsh with the